Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel Learn to Speak Malay Like a Local. My name is Lisa and today I would like to teach you all the names of the days of the week. Alright, so let's start with Monday, Isnin, Tuesday, Selasa, Wednesday, Rabu, Thursday, Khamis, Friday, Jumaat, Sabtu, Saturday, and Sunday, Ahad. Alright, so let's recap. Isnin, Selasa, Rabu, Khamis, Jumaat, Sabtu, Ahad. Okay? And now, the days of the week. Because you want to separate the working days and the end of the week where you relax. And in Malay, we call it Hari Minggu. Hari Minggu literally means days of the week, but we use it to refer to days from Monday to Friday. And if you want to refer to the end of the week, we call it Hujung Minggu. And if you remember my lesson from directions, Hujung means end of, so Hujung Minggu is the end of the week. Okay, so if you hear somebody say ada plan tak hujung minggu ni? So ada, have, plan is English, but you know that's Manglish. Malaysians love mixing both Malay and English. Tak, do you have plan or not? Hujung minggu ni, end of this week. Okay? And then what else? Now we're at week. I'll just tell you what month is. So you know that day is hari, week is minggu, month is bulan, but bulan also refers to the moon, so both moon and month. And then you have year. Year is tahun, and just for your knowledge, decade is dekat, and century is kurun. Not that people actually use it in everyday conversation unless you're talking about something really technical, but yeah, dekat dan kurun, decade and century. Okay, and then names of the month. If you're familiar with the Gregorian calendar and you know the names of all the months, January through to December, in Malay the names are exactly the same. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. But if you notice on the table on this side, the spelling is slightly different, but the pronunciation is about the same. So even if you say it with the English pronunciation, it's still fine, you know. So that one's easy. And then I want to, what was I thinking of just now? All right, ini dan itu. So ini means this, itu means that, and the short form of ini and itu is ni and tu. You just remove the I at the beginning of the both words, and you can use it for day and month and week. So if you want to say today, then you say hari ni, hari ini, this day. And if you say if you want to use tu, like that day I went to the market, hari tu saya pergi pasar. And then what are the combinations that is useful? Depan. So depan means front, but if you use it in combination with week and month, then you can it is used to refer to next month or next week. So let's say you're moving to a new place next month, then you can say bulan depan saya pindah rumah. So bulan, month, depan is front, so bulan depan next month. Pindah is move, rumah is house. I'm moving house next month. You can use it with year, month, week. So minggu depan, bulan depan, tahun depan. But you don't use it for day. So if you want to say the next day, it is tomorrow, right? So tomorrow in Malay is esok. But esok in colloquial Malay is also besok. So we use both esok and besok. It's just you add a B, you know, at the beginning of the word. It's just informal Malay. I don't know why. And the day after besok, meaning the day after tomorrow, is lusa. And the day after lusa is tulat. Okay, so hari ni, esok or besok, lusa, tulat. And to add, yesterday is semalam, semalam, semalam. And the day before yesterday is kelmarin. But if you say it quickly, it sounds like kemarin. And then minggu ni, minggu depan. Bulan ni, bulan depan. Tahun ni, tahun depan. Alright? What else? Okay, I forgot to add the opposite of depan is lepas. So next month, next week, next year is, you know, bulan depan, tahun depan, minggu depan. But if you want to say the previous month or previous week or previous year, then you use lepas. So minggu lepas is literally the week before this one. Similarly, bulan lepas is the month before this one. So now it's January. If I say bulan lepas, it's December. Sorry, now it's February. Never mind. And then tahun lepas, you know, last year. Okay, so as you know, in the Malay language, if you want to have the plural version of anything, then you just repeat the word. So hari is singular, day. But if you want days, then you say hari-hari. Similarly with week or month, week is minggu, weeks is minggu-minggu, bulan-bulan, months, tahun-tahun, years. But if you put ber at the beginning of the word, ber is a prefix that you can attach to the beginning of the word, then it becomes like a period of time for you to sort of convey to people that something has been happening for that amount of time. For instance, someone asks you, do you know how long these two have been married? And then you want to say, oh, they've been married for years. Oh, diorang dah kahwin bertahun-tahun dah, you know, for years. So you don't say diorang dah kahwin tahun-tahun. You say diorang dah kahwin bertahun-tahun. They've been married for years. And then for months, let's say, how long have you been working on this project? And you want to say, saya dah berbulan-bulan dah buat project ni. So berbulan-bulan, I've been working on this project for months. Or I haven't slept in days. Saya dah berhari-hari tak tidur. So that is the usage of ber at the beginning of the plural version of days, months, weeks, years. Okay, I hope that makes sense. They're all going to be in the table over here. Yeah, I think that's a lot of information for one lesson. So I've completed one whole round of this park, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And I will see you for my next lesson. So bye. Thank you. Oh, and before anything, please, please, please like, subscribe, and share. If you subscribe, it will make me very, very happy. And you know, it's if you support me in this way, then you are giving me the motivation to keep making more videos for you guys. So yep. I'll see you for the next lesson. Bye. Okay, we're done filming for today. Filming sounds so serious. We're done videoing for today because it's just my phone. And we're gonna go look for ice cream and Panadol because I'm having a headache. I don't know why. Where should we go?
Clinic.
Clinic?
Yep.
No, I was thinking Sangway Velocity. Do they have, what do they have in Sangway? Oh, they have that chocolate thing.
They do.